So, the first few accessories that you will need to get will be from the adventurer. These you can buy from 500 to 10,000 coins. After these, you should get the farming talisman from Wheat Collection 4, then the vaccine talisman from Potato Collection 3, and after that, you will need to get the talisman of coins and the magnetic talisman from Emerald Collection 2 and 3. So, after you have gotten those talismans, you will need to get the speed talisman from the Sugarcane Collection. After that, the feather talisman from Feather Collection 4. After the feather talisman, get the potion affinity talisman for Netherwalk Collection 3. And after that, the New Year cakes bag, if you can. This you can only get from an NPC, which will stand roughly around here every year. Try and fill these up with cakes to get more HP. After the New Year's cake bag, try and get the shiny yellow rock of love and upgrade this to the meteoric ring of love. This is a part of the Romeo and Juliet quest and should be quite easy. After this, try and get the archaeologist's compass, which you can get from the archaeologist in the spider's den. So, now you will need the talismans from the races. So you will need the talisman from the wood race, the end race, Jerry's workshop, and the dungeon hub. You will also need the campfire initiative badge, which you can get from completing a trial in the birch forest part for only a few logs. So, now you will need to upgrade your potion and feather talisman. After those, try and get the night vision charm from Mushroom Collection 7. After that, try and get the Emerald Ring from Emerald Collection 5. And then the Wood Affinity Talisman from Oak Collection 8. After you've gotten that, try and get the Gravity Talisman from Obsidian Collection 3 and the Sea Creature Talisman from Sponge Collection 4. Now, maybe try and upgrade your Speed Talisman to a Speed Ring. Try and also upgrade your Feather Ring to an Artifact and your Sea Creature Talisman to a Sea Creature Ring. Try and also get a Healing Ring, which you can get from Lilypad Collection 8. You can also just buy this on the auction house, and there it doesn't cost that much. You should also get a Candy Talisman, which you can get during the spooky festivals from the Fearmonger for roughly 100k coins. You will also need to get a Pest Hunter badge, which you can get from the garden. So, now you will need a Farmer Orb, which you can get from Pumpkin Collection 6. You will also need a Haste Ring from Cobblestone Collection 9. And after that, try and get the Red Claw Talisman from Wolf Slayer 1. This you can buy for 20k coins or 8 wolf teeth and an enchanted bone. You should also get the King's Talisman, which you can get from talking to all of the kings in the Dwarven Mines. After that, try and upgrade your Campfire Initiative badge to a Campfire Adept badge. So, now try and upgrade your Potion Affinity Ring to an Artifact and your Sea Creature Ring to a Sea Creature Artifact. Try and also upgrade your Pest Hunter badge to a Pest Hunter Ring and your Candy Talisman to a Candy Ring. You will also need to get your Zombie Talisman and Spider Talisman to a Zombie Ring and a Spider Ring. After this, try and get a White Gift Talisman from Inari at Jerry's Workshop. This you can get for roughly 300k coins. So, now try and get a mineral talisman, which you can get for 150k coins, or a mining fiesta. Try and also get a dull shark tooth necklace, which you can get for 350k coins on the auction house, and a bat person talisman, which you can get for 300k coins. After this, try and get a fire and lava talisman, which you can get from Blaze collection level 4 and Magma Cream collection level 6. After this, try and get a personal compactor 4000 and a personal deleter 4000. So, now you will need a piggy bank, which you can get from Pork Chop collection level 5. Then you will also need to get a talisman of power. This you can get from Gemstone collection level 4. After you've gotten that, try and also get a fish affinity talisman, which you can drop from water hydras, and try and also get a spider talisman, which you can get from the broodmother or from the auction house for roughly 400k. After you've gotten that, try and get Enderman Slayer level 2 to get a soulflow pie. After that, do some songs on the Melody's harp to get Melody's hair. Now you will need to try and get a glacial talisman, which you can get from Frozen Treasure or from the auction house for roughly 100k coins. You will also need an Agarimu talisman, which you can get for 9 Agarimu tongues from fishing. After this, do the rift to try and get a Lush talisman and a Blood Donor talisman. These you can get for either 576 Lush Berries or 108 Hemo Vibes. So, now you will try and get an Intimidation Ring, which you can get from the Fearmonger for roughly 700k. You should also get a Green Gift Talisman and a Horned Sharktooth Necklace. Try and also get a Beastmaster Crest, which you can get for 4 Griffin Feathers and 40 Ancient Claws, plus a Milk Bucket. After you've gotten that, try and get a Lucky Hoof, which you can get by dropping it from a Nightmare, which is a sea creature. After you've gotten that, try and get an Experience Artifact, which you can get from Lapis Collection level 9, and a Day Crystal, plus a Night Crystal, which you can get from Quartz Collection 8 and 7. Once you've gotten those, upgrade your personal compactor and deleter to 5000. So, now try and upgrade your Pest Hunter ring to a Pest Hunter artifact. After this, try and get a Chumming Talisman, which you can get from Moby for 32 full chum buckets, or 750k. Then, try and get the Bat and Wolf Talisman. After you've gotten this, try and get the Pocket Espresso machine, which you can get from Enderman Slayer. Just buy this from the auction house, as you will need to drop it from tier 4s, but on the auction house it isn't that expensive. Then upgrade your Ring of Love to a modest Ring of Love, and your Campfire badge to a Campfire Cultist badge. After you've done this, try and get Utgar's Bronze Tooth, which you can get from getting all bronze toadfish except 3. You will also need a Treasure Talisman, which you can get as a secret in floor 4 and above. After this, try and upgrade your Glacial Talisman to a Glacial Ring. So, now try to upgrade your Bat Talisman to a Bat Artifact, and your Candy Ring to a Candy Artifact. Try and also get an Intimidation Artifact, which you upgrade from your Intimidation Ring, and upgrade your Green Gift Talisman to a Blue Gift Talisman, and then to a Purple Gift Talisman. Try and also buy a Dante Talisman and a Blood God Crest. After this, try and upgrade your Sharktooth Necklace to a Sharp Sharktooth Necklace, and try and also get a Green Jerry Talisman. upgrade your Beastmaster crest to a rare Beastmaster crest. After this, get a crab hat of celebration or a sloth hat of celebration. After you've gotten all of this, try and get a titanium ring, which you can get from How to the Mountain 3. You will also need a personal compactor 7000 and a personal deleter 7000. Then upgrade your speed ring to a speed artifact and your talisman of power to a ring of power. Try and also get an Anita's ring, which you can get for roughly 5.5 mil at Anita, and a jungle amulet, which you can get from Rodava for roughly 1.5 million. After this, try and get a Tarantula talisman, which you can get from Spider Slayer level 6. So, now try and get a handy blood chalice, which you can buy for roughly 2 million coins on the auction house, and then a netherrack looking sunshade, which you can drop from blazes. After you've gotten this, try and get a zombie artifact and a devour ring, which you can both get from Zombie Slayer. After you've gotten this, get a survivor cube, which you can get from Spider Slayer level 7, which is free. You can also get a red claw ring from Wolf Slayer and a hunter talisman, also from Wolf Slayer. After this, try and get a soul flow battery, which you can get from Eman Slayer level 5. Then upgrade your ring of love to an exquisite ring of love and your campfire badge to a campfire god badge. Try and also get the shady ring from Lucius after you buy 5 items from the dark auction house, and try and also get Odger's silver tooth after getting all silver trophy fish. So, now try and get a Scarf's Thesis, which you can get from 4 Scarf Studies, which you can get from floor 2. After this, try and get a treasure ring, which you can get from 8 treasure talismans. Then, try and buy a Master Skull Tier 4, which you should buy from the auction house for roughly 8 million coins. So, now try and upgrade your Wolf Talisman and your Bat Talisman to a Wolf ring and a Bat Person ring. Try and also get a Blaze Talisman, which you can get from 8 millennia-old Blaze Ashes and 8 enchanted Blaze Rods. You should also get a Draconic Talisman and upgrade your Vaccine Talisman to a Vaccine ring. Try and also upgrade your Glacial Talisman to a Glacial Artifact, and try and also get a Crappie Talisman for 256 Crappies. Also, upgrade your Lush Talisman, Agarimo Talisman, and Blood Donor Talisman to an Agarimo ring, Lush ring, and Blood Donor ring. Also, go into the Rift to complete the Mirrorverse and get the Test Plugget, Big Brain Talisman, Miniaturized Tubulator, and Tiny Dancer. After this, also get the Bluetooth ring from the Rift, and also the Sloth Hat of Celebration if you haven't gotten one yet. So, now you should be thinking about getting recoms for your accessories, so try and get a lot of these. After this, upgrade your Crappie Talisman to a Squash ring, and then upgrade your Titanium ring to a Titanium artifact. Also get an Anita's artifact, and then try and get all of the accessories at Elizabeth. These cost you 15k to 17k bits. Then buy some more accessory slots to gain the Jacobus Register, and after that, upgrade your Gift Talisman and Shark Tooth Necklace to a Gold Gift Talisman and a Razor Sharp Shark Tooth Necklace. So, now you try and upgrade your Green Jerry Talisman to a Blue Jerry Talisman. This you can do by combining 5 Green Jerry Talismans. Try and also buy a Talisman of the Century and get a Spider Effect. Try and also get a red claw artifact and upgrade your Ring of Love to a legendary Ring of Love. After this, get a crooked artifact from Lucius and Jake's plushie. Then get an auto recombobulator, which you can get for plus 7, and upgrade your staff Scotties to Scarce Grimoire. So now try and upgrade your Lucky Hoof to an Eternal Hoof, which you can do by combining 8 soul fragments and a Lucky Hoof for 15 mil. After this, upgrade your Draconic Talisman to a Draconic Ring and your Vaccine Ring to a Vaccine Artifact. Also, upgrade your Lush Ring to a Lush Artifact and your Agarimu Ring to an Agarimu Artifact. After this, try and get a Trapper's Crest from Talbot for roughly 10 mil. So, now we're getting to the rather hard accessories. Buy the Candy Relic from the Fearmongerer for a Candy Artifact and 1024 purple candy. After this, get the Nether Artifact from the Dark Auction House and the Bingo Talisman from the Bingo event. Once you've gotten this, upgrade your Jerry Talisman to a purple Jerry Talisman, and then get a legendary Beastmaster Crest and a Potato Talisman. Once you've gotten this, try and get a Great Spook Artifact and an Atmospheric Filter. So, now try and upgrade your Hunter's Talisman to a Hunter's Ring, and your Soulful Battery to a Soulful Supercell. After this, get a Seal of the Family from Lucius and get Odger's Gold Tooth. Once you've gotten this, get a Catacombs Expert Ring and a Treasure Artifact, which you can get for 9 treasure rings. After this, upgrade your Master Skull to tier 5 and your Bat Person Talisman to Bat Person Artifact. So, now upgrade your Squash Ring to a Fermento Artifact. After this, upgrade your Bait Ring to a Spiked Atrocity and your Draconic Ring to a Draconic Artifact. Once you've gotten this, get a Pulse Ring, which you can get from 256 Orbs of Energy plus some Thunder, and get a Burning Kudra Core, which you can get from Kudra. Once you've gotten this, go to the Rift and get a Blood Donor Artifact and a Vampire Dentist Relic. So, now upgrade your Bingo Talisman to a Bingo Relic. This you can do by getting a lot of Bingo points in the event. After this, get an Ender Relic, which you unlock at Enderman Slayer level 7, and then try and get a Wither, Ender, and Hegemony Artifact from the Dark Auction. After you've gotten this, try and get a Burst Stopper Talisman, and then a Burst Stopper Artifact from Blaze Slayer. After this, get a Wither Relic, which you can get for an 8 Wither Catalyst and a Wither Artifact, and also try and get a Master Skull tier 7. So, now try to get Odger's Diamond Tooth from Trophy Fishing, and the Artifact of Control plus Shen's Regalia, which you can get from Shen's Auction House. Then get the Infernal Kudra Core from Kudra and the Rift Talisman. Also try and get the Future's Calories Talisman and the Hocus Pocus Cipher. So, finally, the last 3 accessories that you will need will be Pandora's Box from Shen's Auction House for roughly 800 mil, and the Kudra Follower Artifact and Relic, which you can do by completing a weird quest in the Crimson Isle.